Hi, this is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Welcome to Wonder Wednesday. I am excited tonight to share with you kind of a different way to think about your punches, your dies, and how to use them to make images on a piece of cardstock. Let me show you. I think you'll understand it better once I show you. So, I had somebody ask me, how do you make clouds? Do I need to push this? Yes. Yes. Someone asked me, how do you make clouds? And I also added, I made this grass. So I want to show you, and you kind of just have to look around at what you have and then figure out how you want to do it. So I'm going to show you a couple different things, but what I'm going to use is the blending brush. I'm going to use my blending brushes, and I'm going to first stamp my tree, and the tree comes from Beauty of Friendship. Isn't that pretty? This is kind of a different card, super simple. I really like it. So I'm going to use this tree and use cinnamon cider. Actually, I'm not going to use cinnamon cider. I did cinnamon cider, and then it was a little dark, and I really want it to look like a summer tree. So I'm using crumb cake. So let's go ahead and stamp our crumb cake anywhere we want. But I'm letting it float up because I want to do the grass down here. And this is a summer tree. So I'm using Granny Apple Green to make it nice and green, so it looks summery. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I can go ahead and just take a piece of cardstock and I just cut it. I literally just cut it in a curved shape. I didn't do anything fancy, and I can just show you that right here because it's so simple to do. So in this case, I'm not using a die. I'm just cutting however I want my rolling hills to be. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip that over because here's where I want the green to be. But I think I want it like that.
Hi, Louise.
Hi, Louise. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to use my a blending brush in green, and I'm just going to kind of go over this to get lots of different green here, different shading of green, different. I don't want it to look like circles because if I go too hard, I see that I kind of make circles.
Hey, Laverne.
Well, let's look at that. Look. So that was a great way, and I noticed right there my tree is actually floating just a hair. So I'm going to just back that up a tiny bit and make my tree not float.
Hey, Barb.
There we go.
It's cool down here in the studio. It is blistering out setting up for the garage sale.
It's so hot outside today. Okay, and when I just did that, I'm like, ooh, look what else we could do. We could make like a little rolling hill behind it. When I was trying to get that tree to touch, let's see if we can, let's see, how would it be? This way, right? A little rolling hill. Dave's like, don't try it. No, I'll try it. I'm going to add just a little rolling hill behind. Oh, hey, look at that. That looks cool. Okay, so there's our tree. Let's go ahead and put some clouds in the sky. So for the clouds, I'm going to use Balmy Blue, and I was really looking for a shape. If you have the story label punch, that's really the perfect punch. It's not current anymore, so I don't have it, but I die cut these two, and these are from Painted Label dies. So I was like, well, they kind of look like clouds. So I die cut those out, and here they are. Okay, so those are going to be my clouds. And I'm just going to, the first one I did too many clouds. It looked like a thunderstorm. I don't know. So I'm just going to go over this a little bit like that. There's my cloud.
Happy blue clouds.
Yes, happy blue clouds, that's right. And I want some to go off. I'm going to do it, let's see, like right here. I want some to go actually off the paper because then it looks a little more realistic in my mind. Okay, so there's our clouds. That's it. I'm going to add a little bit more to that one. I don't like that. It's quite as, there we go. All right, so that is how I made, what are you laughing at?
Hey, Diane, I know. Down here in the studio, it's nice.
Yes, I'm actually have goosebumps because I've been so warm all day. Anyway, so that's how I made the clouds and the grass. And so that is how I did this card. And somebody was asking, like I said, somebody was asking how to do clouds and things like that. I have one more I want to show you, and this one I'm going to make the whole card. This one I'm going to make water. So I used my Color and Contours dies. I think I'll leave that one. I'm going to use Pacific Point, a darker blue. So I used scallop contour dies. It goes with the Color and Contour. And I'm using this piece right here, just that little scallop. And I was just looking through my dies and I thought, okay, what looks like water? This looks like water. Now the other thing, you could just cut it. You could cut water. So I die cut out this. And that looks like water, right? So let's go ahead and grab a piece of cardstock. And I am going to, I know, but I was going to do something else first. Dave's like, other way, other way. I'm actually want to stamp a whale coming out, and I'm going to use the whale done. So I'm going to stamp a little whale. These are pieces I had made and didn't use, so I just keep them in here because that's the set that it goes with. So I'm going to put stamp the whale. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp the whale. I want him, there it is. I kind of want him, I am going to mask him because I want him to look like he's coming out of the water, but not completely. So I'm going to use smoky slate for the whale. Let's see how that works. Now this card, this is always kind of risky. This is one that was just in my mind. And you know how that goes sometimes. But all right, so I'm going to just stamp that whale and we'll take a look. All right, his eye sort of, that's okay. So now the water is going to go here. And I'm trying to think, I can't turn this one upside down because then it doesn't look like water. Oh, I know what I need. Can you grab the piece that was left over from this? I need the other side, not actually this side. It should be right by the dies there. So it's not this side, it's actually the other side. I can just die cut another one. Grab me my little die cut machine. Yeah, it's over where you were using it the other day. Dave was down here stamping on his own. Just kidding. No, he was not. All right.
I was making swaps.
Yeah, I know. You were making swaps for me. No, you weren't. You were making... Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and cut... I'm going to cut this in half. I just need a little bit of... So let's go ahead and die cut this. Don't worry, I've got it now right here. So it's actually the opposite side I'm going to want because I'm going to flip it over, right? So let's push that through. There we go. Just like that. Okay, so it's actually this side I want, right? Because I want to be able to cover up. I want this to go right there, and that's where I'm going to put the blue. So the whale, I'm going to cover that up like that. Okay, let's get our Pacific Point. And I'm using the same blue. I don't think it's going to affect anything, so I'm going to use the same blue. And let's make some water. Pardon?
Same blue brush.
Yeah, it is the same blue brush. Oh, right, different blue, but same blue. Oh, look! How fun is that? See, in my mind, it worked. And I'm actually going to bring this down after we just learned that with the green and go ahead and just make some more. Let's go across this way so we don't get it quite so dark. Oh! It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to entertain me. Look how fun that is. Isn't that great? And all I did was find something that looked like water and stick it on there. Now, we need to finish this, right? So let's go ahead and we're going to mat this on the gray. I think I need to cut this a little smaller. So we'll just trim off some edges here. Oh yeah, Dave's got some gems for my eye. Of course he does. Because the eye is just poking up. Let's see if I cut that. Yep, good enough. All right, so let's go ahead and stick this on. I'll tell you, I have been outside just about all day, sweating, dripping, setting up the garage sale, which is just massive. Okay, so I kind of eyeballed this. You saw that, right? And so you can see that that's not exact. No big deal. So I just bring my trimmer back in and cut it off. I didn't actually measure. I just sort of eyeballed. I'm going to cut a little bit more.
Tammy's asking if blending with the brushes is the same as the daubers.
The daubers tend to leave a circle. So I don't like to use the daubers for this. You could use a sponge if you have a sponge. But when you go to use, can you just grab a dauber and I'll show her? When you go to use a dauber, it really does come out like a circle. So since Dave got my gems for me, I'm going to go ahead and give the whale an eyeball. And I do think, because he's coming up out of the water, we need to, here it is. I'm going to say, because he's coming up out of the water, I think we're going to put his little, let me flip this. Can I have the whale punch also? Okay, so this, I'm going to come back to that in a second. This is the dauber. So let's go ahead and try it on, here. Let's grab a piece of paper. All right, so if I were to do the same thing with a dauber, I've got my Pacific Point right here. That's a great question. And that's right. No, it goes the other way. I'm like, wait.
The way you don't have a whale.
I know I don't have a whale, but I'm trying to make water, so. All right. Oh, look at that. I guess but see, like right there, I can really see a circle. So I guess if you go light enough, but as soon as you touch down, in my opinion, it gets circle. Oh, it looks kind of choppy. Maybe if that was the look.
Stormy weather.
Yeah, because it's a circle, I'm not really tapping, because if I tap, then I get circles. So I'm actually trying to like slide it along, and it's very hard to get. See how that one's a little bit more blended? I feel like I can't quite get that here. Does that make sense? That doesn't, I mean, to me it's not quite the look that I wanted on that. All right, let's go back to our card and finish this. Dave brought me my whale punch. So we're going to go ahead and put these little, what is that called? The spout?
The spray.
The spray. Let's stick the spray up. And you know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use this that we just, why not, right? There we go. All right, let's stick this spray on. And put a little adhesive here. A little more adhesive there. There we go. And I'm going to stick that spray on. That was kind of fun. I just made that, right? So that, you know, you could use designer series paper or something. Yeah, I like that. And I'm going to put the whole thing on Pacific Point because that's the color of the ocean that I chose. Look how fun. This was just in my mind. I had been thinking about what I could do because Tammy asked about clouds, and so the tree and clouds, I figured that. But this was in my mind. I'm like, we can do something with ocean. And I really like it. I mean, I think it's cute.
Hey, Michelle.
All right.
I know,
so,
Barb, isn't that leaping whale fun?
Yes. So we can use the words, whale done, thanks a ton. You're kind of a big deal. What do you think, Dave?
Whale done.
Whale done. All right. So that's kind of good because we have graduations coming up, right?
Yep.
Whale done. So fun fact, my students who I had in 3rd grade are the same students I had in 5th grade, and they graduated. Sorry, I was debating, should I stamp it in gray or blue? I'm going to go with blue. They just graduated, and so many of them have invited me to their grad parties, and it's just so much fun. One of them had out a project that we did. Whoops, I touched down and then I changed my mind. That's what I did right there. So let me show you how you fix that. What? Nope, I'm going to show you how you fix it, because when you make a mistake like that, that's just a place to emboss or to add some more embellishments. So instead of doing that, we'll go ahead and punch it. No problem. Except that this is a little bit too close. So let's get a little bit of that off. We'll go ahead and punch this like that, using the double oval. And I would like a piece of, could you grab me a piece of gray? He's rolling his eyes, friends. Not really rolling, he's more like, come on. But you know, we want to finish it. Let's make it look good. Where did that punch go? I don't even know where it went. There it is. Thanks. Awesome. We will go ahead.
Smoky slate.
We will go ahead and punch a little bit of smoky slate. Look, it's going to look even better than what I originally wanted, because I took it up a notch by doing this. But that's how you fix something. And sometimes we think, a demonstrator, she's going to be able to stamp everything perfectly. No, I just know how to fix it so it looks good. There we go. Isn't that so fun? So we've got that, and we've got my tree card somewhere here. And so that's what I wanted to show you, like how to use just some paper to show, I don't know, oh, here it is. Just use some paper to show, or a die to show you how you can like make clouds or grass or ocean, or, you know, sky's the limit on what shape you want to use. I really like this one. Like, I like that. This one I like a lot. All right. You know, I asked Dave if my hair was okay. He said yes, but it's okay. So I have two things. One thing, I want to make sure you remember to sign up for the You're My Anchor. You're My Anchor is walking upstairs. You're My Anchor, and you get to make 10 of these mini cards with envelopes. You get to make 4 boxes and 2 full-size cards. You get everything you need in the kit, and you can do this either virtually or you can come to my house on June 24th. Okay, we have a surprise for you. You ready? Our surprise for you is Dave is out at the garage sale. So we're going to show you live what's going on out in our garage. Here you go. Take a look at all of, he said if I clicked on this, it would make it bigger. Double click.
Down below,
Nope.
click on the rectangle in the top of my window.
Say it again. Down below. Oh, right there. Got it. All right. All right. We see you. It's live from our garage. Here are it's a little fuzzy, but it's okay. Here is everything. We're not completely set up, but oh my gosh, look at all those. They're like $5 each. Just letting you know, 5, 3. And so I thought later we'll take a video. I know a couple of you are interested in seeing what we've got. So keep going. There's lots of wood stamps. Wood stamps tend to be $2 and $3. Lots. Keep going. Keep going. All right, and then we've got the center table. We've got all these punches. We've got stamp pads. As he keeps going, we've got so much ribbon, which is insane. There's a scorer there. That's what that big black thing. Look at all this ribbon. That's 1 basket, 2 baskets, 3 baskets. I still have 3 more big things of ribbon that are coming out there. Oh, but wait, that is not all. See, it's a little messy because we're not done yet, but more stamps, more things. And Dave, is that storage? Can you just go back to that storage? Oh gosh, more stamps. Insane. So guys, I just want you to know this is not all mine, right? These are many demonstrators, but a couple things we have. We have some storage. He just walked by the 12 by 12 paper. We have some storage that, this is from Stamp and Storage. So it's the other one. The wooden one is from Stamp and Storage here in Hutchinson, and so you can store your 12 by 12 in it. It's normally $100, and she has a price. Can you move that blue thing? Her price is $20 on that. Move the basket there, or $25. Actually from Stamp and Storage, so that's a great deal. And then to the left of that is there we go, is another paper holder, and I think that one is, what's the price on that? 10? 20? I don't remember. It's on the top. 10. Look at that. Winner, chicken dinner. What a surprise. What a deal. So friends, there is lots going on. If there's something you're looking for, I will take a video and I will send it to you. Did you see there was more ribbon over there? But, oh, wait, back up. Oh, these are stamp sets. Okay, he's going back. These are all stamp sets with dies to the right. These are all stamp sets with Okay, now we're back to the dies. These are all stamp sets with dies. They're all priced at $10, the stamp set and the die, which is, that's a crazy deal. And then these are all stamp sets with the punch. So those are amazing. So I will take a slower, more careful video. Thanks, Dave. We're going to come back to me. Thank you. Wow, I did it. I did the click. So I will take a more careful video because I know like Michelle and Laverne, some people who don't live nearby, would love to see those things. And I will do that tonight. So, because once we open tomorrow morning at 8, it's like people pull up at 7 and sit out in front and wait. So once we open the garage, it's a little stressful. So I will do that tonight. All right. Make sure you sign up for the You're My Anchor kit. It is $25 and June 24th, 7 p.m. Register.thestamperstudio.com. He's wanting his mouse back, so I'm going to give that back to him. Ooh, he let me have controls for a few minutes. It was a little anxious. I was a little anxious about that. Oh, looking for layering squares, Louise. Yes, I have those. I have those out there. So I will message you, and yes, I do have the layering squares dies. Okay, you guys, it's Wednesday. I will see you on Saturday for Saturday in the studio, and the sale will be done because we're doing it only Thursday and Friday. So, woohoo! Oh, did you see my new nails? I got them done today, and so far they're okay. I haven't ruined them with the garage sale. All right, I love you guys. Stay cool. It's really hot here in Minnesota, and tell your friends all about the garage sale, and email me, or text me, or come on over. All right, friends, have a good evening.